Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. This is Jeremy and you're watching Wartrain Wins. Now, I got a pickups video for you guys. This is going to be all retro stuff. This is stuff that I picked up in like the last 6 months. I know it's been a long time since I made a video. I've been extremely busy with work. I had some issues down here in my basement. I had some flooding going on and it was raining through the ceiling tiles. What a mess. I had to replace half the ceiling in here. Had to redo the floor up above. It just wasn't fun. You know, it took a little bit to get that all like situated and everything. I didn't lose too much. I had a couple controllers, brand new purple PS5 controller. Yeah, I think I had it at that time like maybe a week or two. Thing was just the water coming out of it, so I was able to get it replaced, but it still sucked because the GameStop, they didn't have any new ones, so I had to get a used one to replace it. You know, kind of a pain, but it is what it is. But you know, other than that, nothing really you know, was destroyed. I was able to move a bunch of stuff. A couple things got wet. I wiped it down right away. But man, I wish I would have made a video showing that mess and process. Man, that would have been interesting. But yeah, it just sucked, and it took a lot of my time up. I was working a lot. I was super tired and doing, you know, work at my house on top of it. So yeah, glad that's all taken care of. But you know, I got a ton of games to show you guys. I can't wait to get into it. So let's check out these games. So the first thing I'm going to show you guys is 2 Super Nintendo games that I picked up, some cartridges. I don't think I showed this in my last pickups video. I think I may have gotten this afterwards. If I did show it before, sorry. But this is for Super Nintendo, and that is Contra 3: The Alien Wars. Fantastic game. Had to grab this. Is one that I didn't have, so yeah, definitely wanted to add this guy to my collection. It's in really nice condition. Wish I had the box, but it was just, you know, loose, so I don't mind that at all. Next one is a franchise I always loved, still love. Played this so much when I was younger. Didn't have a physical copy of this actually, which was crazy, and that is Mortal Kombat 2 for Super Nintendo. I recently picked this up, seen it, was in really nice condition, so I wanted to grab this guy as well. And this next one I got at the same time. This one is for Nintendo 64. This one I never really played a whole lot of. A little bit, you know, back when the Nintendo 64 was current. But you know, I wanted to pick this one up and check it out a little more because it's been so long even since I played it. And that is Mortal Kombat 4 for Nintendo 64. Again, in really nice condition. Picked this up at the same place, a retro store in my local mall. Alright, so diving in now to a stack of Vita games. I got a call from my buddy at GameStop. He was like, yo man, he's like, you might want to get here. He's like, I got a stack of Vita games here. He's like, you might want to check out. I was like, alright man, I'll pick up all of them. You know, I think maybe like 2 of these I might already had, but I was like, yeah, whatever. I don't see them, I'll just get them. Let's see, first one here is Collar Malice X. I don't know much about this one, but I'm pretty sure all these are complete except for one. It doesn't have the original case. This next one is Child of Light, and these are all like in really nice condition, so whoever owned these really took care of their stuff. Next one is Lego Jurassic World, I think that says. Next one is, I don't even know how to pronounce this, Hakuoki Kyoto Winds. I'm assuming this is probably a visual novel. So, and the next one is the Nonary games. And a lot of these games I don't know much about. Like I said, I just never see Vita games, so I was like, you know what? I'm just gonna grab these. This next one I do know. Unfortunately, this is the one that doesn't have a case, which really sucks, and that's Gravity Rush. You know, awesome freaking game. Really sucks that that one didn't have the artwork and the original case. This next one, another visual novel, was this Code Realized Guardian of Rebirth. Next one is Seven's Scarlet, I guess is what that is. Probably another visual novel. Next one is Norn 9 Var Commons. Most likely, again, a visual novel, which there was a ton of on the Vita. Really not my thing, to be honest with you. But like I said, I just wanted to add them to the collection because, you know, like I said, you don't see Vita games too often, especially a lot like this at a GameStop. Next one is The Walking Dead, the first season complete. And this next one, another one that didn't have the artwork, is Zero Time Dilemma. And some of these have like cards and stuff in them, which is pretty cool. All but like those two, Zero Time Dilemma and Gravity Rush, are the only two that didn't have the actual artwork, unfortunately. But the other ones seem to be complete. Some of them have cards and like little bonus stuff, which was pretty cool. But now let's see, show you guys some cartridges, or some Nintendo DS and 3DS cards I got. First one, I didn't have this, which was shocking, and that's Super Mario DS 64. I've always wanted this, but I never really found like a nice copy that was in good shape. I did years ago, but I just like, whatever, I'll get it when I get it. But this one was like in really freaking nice condition. It was complete, so I wanted to grab this guy. Next one is Tales of the Abyss for the 3DS, and this is complete, you know, again in really nice condition, so I wanted to grab that. And then this next one, I'll just show you this first. I actually, you know, been waiting years to get one of these. I bid on one of these on eBay so many times, tried to get them complete, always got outbid and just didn't want to go that extra mile. But I finally got a Sega Dreamcast, guys. I absolutely love this system. It's been so long since I played one of these. To be honest with you, I never owned one. Years back, one of my friends let me borrow his, probably in the year like 2000. I think that's when PS2 came out, and he just was playing PS2. So he gave me, well, he didn't give me, but he let me borrow his Dreamcast and like his whole library of games, which he had a lot. The Sega Bass Fishing with the real controller, like just so much stuff. Soul Calibur. I was just playing that thing nonstop, you know, until he took it back, which was probably about a year and a half. He let me, you know, basically borrow it, and I played it a lot. So it was nice to finally get one of these. This thing is in really, really excellent condition. I couldn't let it pass by. Now this is something I did get at GameStop as well. They had some games, so I was like, well, I don't have a system. Do you got a system? And they showed me that. I was like, oh hell yeah, I'm picking that up. You know, I actually picked up 2 controllers. Both of these in really nice condition. They just threw this in. I think this is like a rumble pack or something. That's in there. Unfortunately, I do need to get memory cards, but both the controllers freaking mint. The system's basically mint. It's crazy just how nice that thing is. And you know, the games that I did pick up, I didn't grab all of them. I tried to get the ones I was more interested in and the ones that were more complete. I actually picked up 3 of them. Had to get Sonic Adventure. I mean, that was a given. You know, this is complete in pretty nice condition. And had to get this as well, Resident Evil Code Veronica. You know, there was no way I was walking away from that. I don't know if that's fully complete. It might be. I know this is 2 discs. Yeah, there's 2 discs in here, and it does have the cover art. I don't know if it's missing a manual or not, or if it even had a manual. Probably not. It might be actually part of the cover art that was sort of the manual. This next one is one that they're basically doing a remake of, or just releasing or whatever, and that is Legacy of Kain Soul Reaver. And this, I believe, is the first one. You know, I never played these games. I actually did start playing this one just to check it out. I'll probably be checking out the remake or whatever that has both of them. Pretty interesting that they did a remaster of these or whatever. But glad to have that. But those were the 3 games that I picked up with the system and the 2 controllers. And at the same time, I got a couple of other games as well. One of these here is Silent Hill, the first one for PlayStation 1. Let's see here. So yeah, this is definitely a complete copy here. It does have like a little scuff in the front jewel case. Actually, it's like a little crack, but I don't know if you can see that. But had to pick this up. Really nice condition. You know, can't wait to play this next one here, the Silent Hill 2 remake, which will be out here. You know, probably some of you guys will see this video and it'll be out. Let's see here. I got some other ones, but you know, all that stuff, the Dreamcast, and let's see, the Dreamcast games and the Code Veronica, I picked up all at once. And I also picked up, let's see, I believe both of these games. I know this one definitely I picked up. I think I picked this guy up at the same time too, and that's Star Fox Adventures for the GameCube. You know, I didn't have this one. I've been wanting it for a while. I just haven't came across it and never wanted, you know, never ordered it or anything. And it does look like this guy's complete, which is nice. And this thing is in like mint condition. And I also picked up this guy right here. Unfortunately, this one is missing the manual, which really sucks. But other than that, I feel like this game was never played. The discs are immaculate. And that is Metal Gear Solid Twin Snakes. I've been wanting this for a while. It's definitely a pricier game. It really sucks the manual isn't in there, so hopefully I can find one of those guys here to complete this. But yeah, I almost got this a couple times too, bid on it a bunch of times. It didn't work out, but yeah, finally have it to play. And this one here I actually picked up a while back. This was off of eBay. I think I picked this up, and this is a From Software game, a ninja game, Tenchu Z. You know, which is like the Tenchu franchise, I believe, that was out, you know, during the early PlayStation days. And I winded up picking this one up recently, actually. Another GameCube game, and this one also, this one is complete in really nice condition, and that is Sonic Heroes. So glad to add that to my GameCube collection. This one I picked up from GameStop, I think, a while back, and it was, you know, one of those deals where, you know, they were doing a bunch of discounts on like older games, and that is just Sonic the Hedgehog for PS3. This one is a complete copy. Not in the greatest condition, the case. There's some yellowing and stuff, but yeah, I want some stickers I gotta like really work on getting off on the back. There's older GameStop stickers. And this one here I recently picked up, and it's a sealed copy of Metal Gear Rising. And this is what, Revengeance? Yeah, I believe that's what that says, Revengeance. This is a game, I believe I have this game in a combo with Bayonetta, I think. Maybe that was Vanquish. That might have been Vanquish. But, you know, real action style game. I did play this originally. I never finished it, but I remember when this first came out, I did play into it a bit because it was more action, you know, focused or whatever. Pretty freaking cool game. Definitely. Probably won't open this guy. I might as well leave it sealed. I didn't pay much for it, you know. I almost bought a 360 copy that was sealed too, but I wanted to grab it on PlayStation 3 because I think a Metal Gear is more of a PlayStation, you know, franchise, even though, yeah, maybe it is, maybe it isn't. I don't know these days. But I also picked up a Sega Saturn game, and this one is actually a Japanese copy of a Mobile Suit Gundam. I got this real cheap. The guy is just basically like, you probably won't be able to play it. And I'm like, yeah, I can play it. Case is, you know, seen better days. It's in good shape. Unfortunately, the bottom hinges broke off. But yeah, I was like, I could play it. Don't worry about it. Because I do have, let's see, the Action Replay in my Saturn there. So, you know, pick that up dirt cheap. I think it was like $5 or something maybe. And the last thing I got, you know, in this basic retro haul that, you know, is stuff that I've been just kind of acquiring over the last 6 months, little by little. I may have missed a few things. It's very possible because some of the stuff I might have put away. But this is all the stuff I still had out to put for a video. This one is my favorite out of all of these. This thing is in really nice condition, and that is the 3DS, the one of these high roll editions, and it came on this little like charging stand. But man, this thing is in like really freaking nice condition. I was like, wow. And I did get this from the retro haul at GameStop. I was like, you know, basically came for this. And all the other stuff was a bonus. The Resident Evil, the GameCube, or the Dreamcast, you know, or like they say in that one movie, what is that? The Gamecast. Yo, I got Gamecast. Some people know what I'm talking about. Was that Malibu's Most Wanted? But yeah, this is thing is in immaculate condition, and glad to add this to my Zelda collection. You know, yeah, I don't see a lot of like Zelda handhelds floating around very often, especially ones that are in nice condition like this, or ones that I just don't have already. So those were my retro pickups, guys. Thanks for you know, guys, for checking out the video. And like I said, I will be releasing another one, which is more of the modern titles. But thanks for watching, guys. I'll see you next time.